Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to discuss about the C questions which are asked in GATE 2016. So let's start it. So this is question number 2 as per the set which I had considered. So this is a C program given to us and we have to check what need to be placed at this location, so that which among these 4 best suits this position. So let us first check with A, that is this one, f of s comma pointer s. So here we have seen that from here a function call need to be done. So where we do the function call? We do the function call here. Now, so what happens is that what need to be at this position so that this can be done. So here look at the declaration. So here this I, it is an integer being declared, then sort s, but here sort, this is the actual declaration. Now, so at this function call it is int and short, right. So the two position, that is these two, we need to relate these two, right. Now when we check these two, that is which is given is this in A, we can see that this need to be an integer, but this s, it is declared as sort in this within this main function. So this is not the result, okay. So this is not applicable. Then coming to the next B, I is equal to f of I comma s, right. So here we can see that s, it doesn't, this one it doesn't give any return type, okay. So the return type is void here, so this is also not applicable. Then coming to the next C, f of I comma pointer s, okay. Now this I, so as I had written here, this function call is f in comma sort. So here this is okay because I, it is being declared as int. Now coming to pointer s, here you can see that it is pointer p which is declared, not pointer s. So here this is also not applicable. Then coming to the fourth, that is D, f I comma pointer p. So here this suits the declaration, that is your I, what is our I? It is an int, and your pointer p, what it is? It is sort. So this is the answer. So D is the answer to this question, okay. Then coming to the next question. So coming to the next question, it is question number 44 as per my set which I had referred to. So so you can see that we have to find the maximum value, and while finding this maximum value, what need to be placed for while, means what condition we need to place at this position so that the maximum value is being generated. So here are four conditions being given to us. Now we need to check which one will best fit to this condition, the condition best fitted here to get the maximum value, okay. So let's see. So let us consider an array. Suppose, let me take an array with suppose 1, 2, 3, suppose with 5 location. Let me place some values here. So, as p is the pointer being declared here, so so we can write here as this is the p0, p1, p2, p3 and p4. Now, a not equal to n, this is the first condition, means the first answer given to us. We need to check whether this is applicable or not. Okay. So, now as the maximum value, we know, just forget about the question and just think of that, suppose this is a pointer p of a, from here I had taken, and b is n minus 1. So, your n is suppose 5 here. So, your n minus 1 is 4. So, p of b, alright. So, now just forget about this one right now, just think about how to find just a normal logic to find the maximum value in a given integer array, okay, integer array. So, what you will do, what the condition here they speak out here. So, here it is p of a less than equal to p of b, right. So, you have to check. So, p of a is 2 less than equal to p of b is 6, your condition is fulfilled. So, when your condition is fulfilled, what you will do? Now, this one will not point here and it will point at this location, right, and again you will check the condition, right, again you will check the condition because you will repeat again and again, right. So, p of a will be 3 less than equal to 6. Okay. So, in this way you will be repeating, you will repeat, but when you will repeat? When you will repeat, if a is not equal to n, so this does not fit, because we know that for finding the maximum value, always while we check what, when we check, when both these values are not equal, then only when a is, means this pointer p of a and pointer p of b, when it does not point to the same location, as now it is pointing to this location and this one is pointing to this location, you can compare it, and you can see every time you will compare it either these two or, right. So, when they are these two locations, when the two locations are, when the two locations are not same, then you can apply this condition. Okay. So, from among this the 4 points given to us, so this is the best fit answer for us, okay, because a not equal to n, it cross the, what happened, it crossed the, if it is 5 means it crossed the range of the array. So, it is not applicable. Then b not equal to 0. So, b not equal to 0, at that time also, if b not equal to, then how you will compare it, right. Then b greater than, so it is not equal, means it is not feasible, then b greater than a plus 1. So, that one also it is not feasible. So, this is the most feasible answer, because we always know that from maximum value how do we calculate. So, based on that logic, this is your answer. So, the answer to question number 44 is D, B is not equal to A. Okay. So, coming to the next question, it is question number 45 as per my set. So, here we have to find the output. So, what is the output of the C program? It is being asked. So, this is the main function and this is the function call. Okay. So, when it is the function call, we will come here. So, here int n, so int n we can relate this one with this one. So, our n is equal to 3. So, our n is equal to 3 and then coming here static int d is equal to 1, because look, this particular term, this plays the role in the answer, because static, you all of you know that what is static. So, how does it play the role? Let me tell you. You can see here that static variable never re-initialize and its lifetime is throughout the program. So, this static means this d. So, which was declared as static. So, this d is equal to 1 or this d is being declared as an static variable. Okay. So, coming to step 1. So, here you can see that count 3. Okay. So, let us start it from here, count 3. So, then d is already declared as d is equal to 1, it is being declared. Then printf. So, you can see printf. So, from here what is the answer you will get? The answer for n is 3. So, you will get answer is 3 and again this for this second printf. For the second printf, what you will get the answer? That is d. For d you will get 2. Sorry, it is not 2, it is 1, because this is 1. So, then d plus plus. So, d plus plus means your d becomes 2. So, d is equal to 2, right. Then now as this is a static in d is equal to 1 we had declared. So, now we have to, suppose if we use a stack, so we have to push d here, we have to push d here. So, we have to push the d here, then only we can go to this step. Okay. So, if your n, what is your n? N is your 3, right, n is equal to 3 here. So, n 3 greater than 1. So, count 3 minus 1. So, count it is 2. Okay. So, before jumping to this count we need to push d here. Okay. Then, so same process repeat just like this one, we will do step 2. So, in step 2 count is equal to 2, or you can write in this way count 2. So, printf will, for printf we are talking about these two. Okay, both it will be applicable for both printf. So, first your it is n. So, your n is what? It is 2. So, your n is 2 the output, and here for d your d is also 2. Okay. Now, after that we do d plus plus. So, the value of d becomes, it is equal to now 3. Okay. So, it is equal to 3 now. Next, again for this one, before jumping to this step we have to push the d into this stack. So, our toss pointer gets incremented and d is at this position. So, what we can write here? We can write push d into stack. Okay, push d into stack. So, next coming to step 3. So, here count is equal to, so we will check here. So, your n, what is your n? 2 is greater than 1. So, count it is 2 minus 1. So, your count is your 1. So, your print in printf your n is 1 and your d is 3. So, again d plus plus your d is equal to 4. Now you can see here is that d plus plus d is equal to 4. Now, coming to this condition, your 1 greater than 1, because here it is 1, right. So, 1 greater than 1. So, 1 greater than 1, then this condition is not fulfilled. Okay. So, this condition is not fulfilled, 1 greater than 1, this condition is not fulfilled. So, we will come to this position printf. So, what is the printf d? What is the value of d here? So, at this printf your it will be 4, because at this point the value of d is equal to 4. Okay. Then after this we have to remove these 2 d's also from this stack, so that the complete execution is being done. So, as here d, you can see here as d is being declared as static. So, whatever d value is present latest, so latest d value is what? 4. So, it will reflect this one. So, here now printf. So, your d, that is 4, d is equal to 4. So, this is being removed, then coming to here at this location. So, here printf d is equal to 4. So, what I would like to say that if instead of static, if you had declared auto, if you had declared auto, at that time whatever value you had inserted, means what is the value of d at the time you had inserted, that will be the value will be returned. But as it is being declared static here, so what is the latest updated value of d, that will be, the result will be that one. So, now you check here. So, how many times? So, this is 3 first output, second output. Okay. So, 3 1, then 2 2, then after that 1 3 4 4 4. So, your answer to this question is this one. So, I hope you had understood the difference of this static with, because till here you will easily get what is the difference is this one only. So, I hope you had understood about this how this 4 came and how this 4 came. So, this is all about this question. So, the answer is question number answer is A. So, then coming to the next question. So, this is question number 46 as per my set. So, here a pseudo code is given to us, and here it is passed by reference and dynamic scoping is assumed. Alright. So, here this is the pseudo code given to us, A is equal to 3. Then let us come to this main function m of A. Coming to this function m of A. So, here when this is being called, you have to go this position. alright. So, you have to go to this position and it is m of y. So, as the value of a is this one, so now as these two are being compared the function, so y is equal to 3. Now, within this function it is a some declaration is there, a is equal to 1, a is equal to y minus a. Now, you see here this a is globally declared, it is a global variable and this a is a local variable. So, here a is equal to 1, so here this is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So, we will consider what is declared here for this particular function m of y. So, here a is equal to 2, then n of a is being called this function. So, it is this one. So, your n of a is called, and it is n of x. So, as a is equal to 1, which is being written here. So, it is the same one. So, n of x, so your x is equal to 2. So, your x is equal to 2. Now, so here you can see here that x is equal to x into a. So, what is your x? Your x is 2. What is the a value of a? Value of a is equal to 2, because why the value of a is equal to 2 and why the value of a is equal to 2 and why it is not a is equal to 3, because of dynamic scoping. Okay. So, because of dynamic scoping, the value of a is not 3, but it is 2. Next, so 2 into 2, it is 4. So, now as being it is a pass by reference, so it is being passed by reference. So, your a also get updated. So, a is equal to 4, and so the answer for this question, so as it will return, so answer for this question is 4 comma 4, because we get it from here and from here we get the answer. So, this is all about question number 46. And coming to the next question and the last question of this 2016. So, here you can see that a program is given to us and we have to see what is the value being printed. So, this is the main function being declared, and int I is equal to 5, int j is equal to 10 is being declared, these two variables. Then coming the function call, then we will go here. So, when function call is done, so you can see I is equal to 5, j is equal to 10, I is equal to 5, j is equal to 10, then f of ampersand I comma j, your ampersand I, it is like your pointer p, here this one compare here, and for this one you are comparing here, and j is equal to m. Okay. Now, here m is equal to m plus 5. So, m is equal to m plus 5. So, what is your m? That is j is equal to m, your m is 10. So, 10 plus 5, it is 15. So, the value of m is equal to 15, then pointer p is equal to pointer p plus m. So, what is pointer p? I. So, I is 5. So, 5 plus 15, it is your 20. So, when it will return, the value of I only gets modified. Okay, the value of I gets, because of this ampersand I call by reference is there in this part, but the j value of j which will remain the same. So, coming to this next statement, printf, within printf we are asked for I plus j. So, here you can see that what is the value of I is returned, that is value of p. So, what is value of p? We got 20. So, it is I is equal to 20 and your j is equal to 10, because this one is not modified, only this is modified because of call by reference for this particular part. Okay. So, do not get confusion why the j is not being modified and only with this one. So, I plus j, your 20 plus 10, it is equal to 30. So, the answer for this one I plus j. So, this is the answer for this question. With this, we came to an end of for today's video. Hope you like this video. Till then, bye bye, stay healthy, stay safe.